Hello guys, how are you? Right, hello guys, how are you? 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 Yeah, let's put some. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi, John from London.
Yeah, the new bus simulator is called Bus Simulator 21. It's coming out on the 7th of September, and it's going to be the price of £44.99, and that will be available on Xbox One, Xbox 360, on all the Xboxes, including PS4 and PS5s. On PC, it's going to be a price of £29.99. On the consoles, it's going to be £44.99. I don't know why the reason it's going to be higher on console, but yeah, they're the prices I've been told. Because he knows I do live streams as well. But yeah. Yeah, we're now approaching our first stop. And also in this, just hold on.
Here you go.
No, I lost it. What? Oh, here you
go.
First stop, I find already. This gentleman have no bloody ticket. Obviously, you can't take the passengers these days. That's why I do not trust no one who gets on my bus. That's why I like to double check everyone if I can.
Next stop, River Promenade.
You can't trust passengers these days. Jeez. He thought he was going to get away with it, huh? A bus driver like me, huh? There's no way. We'll just slow down to 50 because the speed.
Ah, my stomach.
Next stop, River Promenade.
Right, I'm going to do a U-turn just by that junction there. Yeah. Right, let's just check the bus again. It's letting me
Saw
know.
my ticket
Going
already.
to go on.
Here you go. Oh no,
Right,
I forgot it.
Yeah.
Of course.
I already showed you my ticket.
Of
Of course. Here you go.
It's like you can't trust no one. Like, I got two fines already I picked up. They should know they were not going to get away with it. Or did they think they was going to get away with it? I think they did. Normally you're not supposed to be doing that. But in the game, it doesn't matter what you do. As long as you follow the rules of the road. Because there was no one crushing at that time. I think it was safe. Yeah, I think it was safe anyway. But what I would love busing to go to London. I know there's no plans for it at the moment, but it would be nice for them to go to London, because I live in London. I'm a Londoner. I was born in London. I was growing up in London most of the time. Yeah. Most of the time I was living in London anyway. But the other day I went on a bus 484 because just hold on, let me turn this corner. I'll talk in a minute after this corner. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, my mate used to work for a Bayer, and a Bayer used to run this bus 44 in London. It used to go from Campbell Green to Lewisham. It still goes there, but it's run by a different operator. Yeah, and I went on the new 44s. They look so lovely, but these ones are like
How often do you want to see it?
Here.
I'm getting freaking tired of these spray bottles.
Here you go.
Of course. Here you go. Oh no, I forgot it. How often do you want to see it?
I already showed you my ticket.
Sure.
I already showed it.
Next stop, Court Street, Agriculture Center.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to later. England is playing in the Euros. I'm looking forward to that. Typical. Jesus Christ. We go the wrong way. Wait a minute. Yeah, but if you get time. Yeah, the England match is at 7.
Next stop, Court Street, Agriculture Center.
Goodbye.
No fair coaches.
Next stop, Shipwrights Alley.
so?
Well, I imagine it would be awesome. Though I know it won't work.
Shit.
I only got my husband to see you just first. Now, he's an even bigger fan.
Next stop, Booze Warehouses. Next stop, water treatment plant. Next stop, water treatment plant.
Eating that burrito was a terrible mistake.
Next stop, Harbor. Distribution center. Last stop. Please leave the bus.
Never do that. Yeah, just got through it a little bit quicker. I was sitting there for ages, that's how to deal with.
I didn't expect the theories to be true, but Christina is an amputee.
Thanks for being so punctual.
Excellent work. I knew you could pull it off. I'm happy to hand you the keys to the agricultural and industrial areas. Metaphorically speaking, of course. We haven't done real keys in a very long time. No matter. We're really looking forward to your plans to incorporate these two traffic-dense areas into your network.
If you manage to pull this off, The city is willing to reopen up the southern areas and Steineck for public transport. Some friends of mine are planning to marry at the chapel there.
So I released my 10 train simulator routes I want to see in TSW video about 2 months ago, and in that time, it's become one of the most viewed videos on my channel. I've decided to come back to this type of video and create another list. This time, 5 more train simulator routes I would like to see come to TSW 2. If you want to see more of these types of videos, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's get into it. Starting with number 5, we have the suburban Glasgow Northwest route, developed by Ribbon Games. This route runs between Helensburgh in the northwest of Glasgow and Springburn near central Glasgow. There would be 43 stations, including the stations along the West Highland Line and the Maryhill Line in the north of Glasgow. I think a lot of players will agree with me when I say that TSW needs more routes in Scotland. DTG has been focusing a lot on the southern UK and England, and while I do like those routes a lot, and I don't want them to stop making those routes, I would appreciate it if we were able to have more northern UK routes, preferably in Scotland. This is a nice route containing more commuter services with some nice scenery. While it isn't as open as the Cathcart Circle when you're coming into the main station, with it being Glasgow Central for Cathcart Circle and Glasgow Queen Street for this route, it is still a pretty cool approach when the player is leaving the tunnel and entering the station. Originally, this route in Train Simulator released with the class 320 and 158. While those two trains are fine for this route, I would like them to also come with a Class 318. This would allow for Class 318 and 320 to be layered onto the Cathcart Circle line, giving that route more variety in train traffic. At number 4, we have Frankfurt to Koblenz. As the name of the route suggests, the route runs between Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof and Koblenz Hauptbahnhof. The route is 130 kilometers long and contains 34 stations. This route has a variety of train traffic, including ICE, Intercity, Regional Express, and S-Bahn services. The route would even have some freight services along it for players who like those types of services. I think this route could fit very well with TSW2 rush hour, being that it would have a lot of services and a good variety of them. It would suit players of all types. Players who like more commuter-focused services would have the Rhine-Main S-Bahn services, and players who like faster, more regional services have the regional, intercity, and ICE services. And players who like freight have the freight services. Layering, loco add-ons, and the base trains the route would come with, this route could easily have the most diverse selection of rolling stock in the game. This route and train simulator came with a DB VR 101, 185.1, 294, 411, also known as the ICT, 423 and S-Bahn Rhine-Main livery, and the 429.1 Flirt 3. For number 3, we have the Fife Circle line. This 50-mile long route runs between Edinburgh and Dunfermline, including both lines of the circle. Unfortunately, the train simulator version of the route didn't go all the way up to Markinch. However, if this route was recreated in TSW, I would like to include that station as it would fully complete the route. This route would include Fife Circle line services along with Edinburgh to Aberdeen line services from ScotRail. This route could have multiple loco DLCs, adding more trains and train operators to the route, such as Cross Country and the London Northeastern Railway.
Thank you for
These
watching.
operators would add the